Written on Bank of India website.
Yes, I have not seen it. Fairly, I have not seen it. So that this is only due to the pressure by our students. The new notification has been released in BOI site as confirmed by one of our aspirants. So yes, today I have been told or requested not to ignite students, not to provoke students to fight against BOI. So that's why this session follows. I don't stop only because of your request, because this is my moral right to stand behind the students. BOI is in clear back foot. What I told that day, that BOI has stopped this vacancy for one reason. They have to show more vacancy after 2nd October as per the government's guidelines, TFS guidelines for 2 public sector banks. As this notification is released before 2nd of October, the addition, the recruitment will not be added as fresh recruitments. So BOI has just done a window washing by stopping the students in overall cutoff and sectional cutoff. If the sectional cutoff was mandatory, point number 1, why it was not followed last year? If there was not enough student in India to be selected on basis of merit in BOI credit, then how come a new recruitment will find new students with the recruitment? Whether in last 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, or the exam was held in 2 months back or 1.5 months back, has the level of students in India has changed? Not yet. I don't believe in 1.5 months it is not changed. If BOI believes that they have set a tough paper that's why the cutoff was higher, then it is their fault to revise the cutoff numbers or their fault to reconduct the exam. Okay, I don't know whether there is a new notification or not. So please come up and raise your voice. Please come up and raise your voice. I don't want to speak because I have been requested some of my good friends not to ignite people in bank, but I believe that it is my right. It is me who should stand for the students. Anyone who want to speak first? Sanjay, Akhilesh, please come forward. Jagat Singh, I am stopping your video. Others, please come forward.
Sir, I am Sanjay, sir.
Yeah, Sanjay, go ahead.
Sir, I am from Tamil Nadu. My
Yes.
only doubt is if we proceed with the court procedure, High Court or Supreme Court.
Yes.
Is there any possibility that the case will be in favor of candidates because there is nothing
normal. I'm telling you 2 scenarios. First scenario is that bank has all the right to cancel the notification at any point of time. Point number 1, they have mentioned it. They usually mention it. They have all the right. Second point, whenever there is a fight between employee and employer in a court, when there is a fight between students and the mighty organizations, courts always favor the employee or the students because they are less in power, lower in power, and the rule of law is formulated such a way that it favors the weaker one. So definitely the court of law, we have seen so many instances where it favors the students, the aspirants. If you go by the case of IBPS RRB 2020, it was Bank of Baroda who sponsor bank, those who withdrawn the vacancies. But later, when people filed a case, court ruled in favor of the aspirants. So there is a chance. But I will be telling you, why it is my first point, my first case is that this recruitment is stalled. This process is stalled only because they have to re-recruit. They need fresh recruitment. Whether I have told it in the first day or not, in the very first day I told it. So now see if they have released a new notification. That means they are very much ready for new recruitment. Why new recruitment? Government want bank to recruit more number of candidates during the period of October 2 to 2023 December. Clear?
Sir, is there any possibility for re-exam for those 4,000 candidates who appeared on 21st August?
There should be one. There should be one.
If that-
Anyone,
if that is the
please
case,
go ahead. I'm getting a call. Anyone who want to join, want to say something to students, please go ahead. Yes. Yeah. I got a call from very senior level. Okay. Somebody said that there is new recruitment, but I don't see it in the screens. It is Chief Technology Officer. We have not seen anything related to it, related to BOI. I don't find it.
sir, is
Sir,
there any chance that court can order
Clarification
for
is given by
re-exam?
on the website, sir.
Can you share me?
PDF clarification.
WhatsApp me. Please WhatsApp me. I'm checking it. Anyone please WhatsApp me. So it will be a clear-cut case. If they don't recruit, they will be in trouble. We will not discuss the technicalities. My students, those who are planning to file a complaint, they can take my suggestion and our team's suggestion. We are very much ready to help them out. Okay, so just a second. Let me check everything. Someone please send me the notification.
Sir, I have sent you in the WhatsApp.
Yes. I will share the screen also. Online examination held, recruitment officer in various stream up to scale 4 on regular and contract basis. Okay. Okay, they are forced to release the clarification. Oh, the very good point. They have released the amount. The first day I said that they cannot earn from earning from notifications. So they are forced to release the numbers. What are the amount they earn and what is the amount they spend? Very good tactics. They are clearly on back foot. Whatever point I raised at the very beginning, they have addressed everything in a notification. They have tried to clarify, and even vacancy declared, applications received. Yes, you can force because it is about your career. Those who have lost their age limit, they must get additional 1 year if they are going to re-release the vacancy position. And their HR was clearly seen saying that they may release another notification, another exam. So how come in 1.5 months, 2 months, the merit of students will get enhanced? And for scale 1, the exam paper was really tough. The exam paper we said for scale 3 normally, that was asked in scale 1. So it was a mistake from their side if the cutoff the people in the merit list was lower than 40%. Maximum people were below 40%. India doesn't have less talented people. So they cannot say in India they don't find talented people. They probably have flaws in their recruitment process. I know that this video is viewing by everyone, including BOI. So yes, I'll be sharing this. Okay. Yes. Students, please go ahead.
Hello.
I'm not.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, the vacancy will be 24 or 72 as of now. Like, how can we
No. The
get some
vacancy
idea?
is 3:1. People selected for interview 3. Final selection will be 1. 3:1.
So they have decreased the vacancy more than 10, less than 10%. It
Yes,
is only 5%.
10 times they have decreased the vacancy by 10 times, not by 10%. It is by 10, what you say, by 10 times.
It
So
is a
even
10% of actual vacancy.
so so even 2/3 people will be out even in among 72 students.
What you saying? Please, again.
Sir, even 2/3 candidate will be out among 72
Yes.
candidate.
See, every time any public sector bank, they just follow the rule of 3:1. As they are in a dire need of manpower and they don't have the authority to recruit more people than 3:1, so they may go beyond 1, but that will not exceed 1.5, 3:1.5, something like that, 1.2 or 1.5. And as they agreed on a call today to one of our friend from Tamil Nadu, that they they didn't find enough students above merit list, which is a joke. For a helper's job, for a peon job, we receive in India, we receive thousands of applications of PhD category students. So how come they don't find any suitable candidate for a banking job? Banking is nowadays done by every student. Anyone on earth can do banking, and even specialized positions like credit officer can be done easily. So if they are saying that they are not getting enough students, this argument is not going to hold in court of law. Point number one. Point number two, if they re-notify again, how come in 1.5 months India will improve its meritocracy? How come India will improve its meritocracy? Answer me. Second point. Okay. Third point, if you believe that exam was very tough, why don't you re-exam? Why don't you put a re-examination? Why don't you accept that the paper which was set by Bank of India was above the scale 1 level and was not suitable for freshers? So these are three major questions that they need to answer before they simply say that India don't have such number of students, because it's all India positions. It is simply a joke to me that Bank of India, organization like Bank of India, don't find 400 people in India for its credit officer post. It's the same for anyone. Do you agree with me or not? That means
Yes, sir.
there is a lack of
yes.
meritocracy in India. At least
Absolutely,
I
sir.
can produce 400, 500 people who are very much fluent in credit management. I have that stock at Knowledgist. I have that stock. And how come in 1.5 months, 2 months, India will improve its meritocracy? Please give us the plan of action. I just want to ask. I know that every single word of mine is being observed and being answered. If you see the notification and my past video, they have answered every single question. Because I said, as per Banking Regulation Act, bank cannot earn from the money of public money, from the notifications, from the vacancy, from the recruitments. So they answered it. So now they should answer these three further questions. I thought that to become silent, because there are so many good friends of mine, because even these people come to my panel for interview panel. They told not to ignite people. Even by igniting, you are hampering their career, as they could have spent the same energy for preparing for the next exam. But what about the people who lost their PO exam, RRB PO exam, their age limit for the sake of this BOI exam? Why don't BOI find 450 people? Yes, please go ahead. I'm speaking a lot. I suppose to give you the platform to speak. Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, I want to know what should be future course of action, like we should go and
See, future course of action should not be discussed. This is a public video. I want everyone to see. But my first suggestion, at the same time when we are attacking, please don't stop reading. Okay, Bank of India is not the best organization for which you should spoil your career. Point number one, you should have alternate. You should keep preparing. Even if Bank of India come up with another exam, you should be ready, prepared. Point number two, don't stop uniting. Unite. People are ready to fight a case, because there are very aggressive people I know. So those who are fighting the case, please support. Without your unity, without your tweets, without your coming together, this was not possible. Have you ever seen a bank releasing a notification like this after the exam? They have given a clarification. Who explained? Those who are nervous, those who feel guilty, always they explain. Okay, those who are explaining are definitely in back foot. I told you today evening, they are in back foot. Yes, they are in back foot. Otherwise, those who are legally tied, those who are running a big organization, having a legal team to back up, at least thousands of law officers are with them, empaneled, working for them. They don't fear the 100, 200 students, 1,000, 2,000 students, because if they have done everything right, why should they explain? They are explaining because they are in back foot. So don't do this, and there will be keep agitating. If peacefully it is resolved, and the only way to resolve is to either re-release the list. What I am saying, what I am suggesting, to re-release the list. I also spoke to union today. Union said, as they are not our existing members, we may not fight. But I told them, don't fight for these students. Fight for existing BOI employees in the name of manpower crisis. If these 400, 500 people will be recruited, at least in some branches, the workload will be lesser. Last time they recruited the people in BOI credit, they are working as generalist officer. Most of them are not working in credit. Most of them are working as generalist officer and contributing to branch business in many ways in life insurance, etc. So these 400, 500 people are going to make the lives of some of the employees easy in existing BOI, right?
Sir, as per your experience, sir, I'm just asking you one thing. That if this kind of things is in favor of student, then I want to say that what are the chances of getting these things in favor of students, sir? As per your experience, is there any possibility, sir?
See, if the case is right, it will be in favor of students. Whenever there is a fight between the weaker ones and the stronger ones, justice system always support, always incline towards the weaker ones. You have seen in the case of IBPS RRB 2020. Similar type of case. The vacancy was withdrawn just before the final result was announced. Okay. And it was a tough process for IBPS to recruit again, but still the case was in favor of the students. And I believe this case will definitely be in favor of students if you people get together and you represent your case in a right manner. Sometimes what happens, the advocate we hire, students hire, they are just not that much proficient about fighting cases related to examination. That is a case. So if the right lawyer is hired, and if the right lawyer is ready to listen to students and learn from the previous judgments, so definitely it will go in favor of students. But at the same time, you must remember, bank has all the rights to cancel the recruitment, but it should be in valid grounds. And yes, if I told the first day, if it was for the eye-washing, then it is a criminal offense. If they are going to, like in bank login day, what happens? It's a general practice and tendency in bank. If you have business in any other day, you just hold the business and just show it on a login day. Similarly, the government wants to see from these public sector banks how many recruitments they do after October 2. So that's why they may be cheating people for that reason. Yes. So it will be simply in your favor. But
sir, someone has called to directly CGM of HRIR of Bank of India. They told that we don't compromise in the quality of the student.
But how could they compromise last time? How they compromised last time?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, sir. I'm a banker, sir. I am dealing with the credit department. I have cleared so many certification in the banking like CCP, MSME, Forex, and JIB. So we know, sir, how actually means what are the working condition and what are the actually job responsibility of a credit officer. But
Yes.
in the examination is totally different, sir. Means
Yeah.
some science related questions were there. So the exam is totally different. First thing is that, and they are talking about the quality. So as compared to a fresher, we have little much of knowledge regarding the credit department. So I don't think so, sir. This kind of
Please stay in mute. This is yes, I understand. And
this
yes,
kind of
if
this kind of answer is from that CGM type of person who is seated in the topmost authority. I think it is not acceptable at all, sir.
no, yes,
It is
yeah,
not
and additional point. If it is about meritocracy, if it is about specialist officer, please, very serious point. What I am going to make is very serious point now. Just a second. Just a second. Why I cannot stop this screen share? Yes. Just a second. Everybody mute. One thing you said, they are not compromising with quality because it is a specialist officer position and specialized operation knowledge is required to operate in credit management. Then why the 90% of credit manager recruited last time are working in general banking? We have all the inside news. Why the 90% people recruited last time as credit officers are working in branch as generalist officer? They are asked about the insurance numbers, insurance figures. Why it is so?
exactly, sir. I have so many friends who are selected in the last two terms, and they are sitting in the counter just dealing with the FD. Literally, I am telling you, they are working in Bank of India in various branches. They are not even seated in the credit department or some other department. They are dealing in the counter only. They don't have the knowledge about what is working capital. Simple basics, sir. What is working capital? They didn't know, and they are talking about the quality.
Yeah. So anyone else? Yes, Abhishek, thank you for your inputs. It is something that everyone also wants to understand. These are all their arguments will fall flat in front of us, in front of students. Yes, please, Gaurav, go ahead.
Sir, one thing is that in the notification they have mentioned about the criteria for eligibility, but sir, they don't mention that whether it is applicable on exam, interview, or both. They have mentioned the criteria, and they mentioned that it will be applicable on exam plus interview. They have not mentioned it separately for the exam. First thing is that. Second, sir, they have also made notification in such a way that they are already mentioning that our above criteria will be applied, but there is no criteria above 8 page where they have mentioned the same thing. Third thing, sir, it is that if they are selecting a specialized officer only, then year by year they are applying high cutoff, and in negative exam it is not possible for a student to even appear for 50 questions, and they require 40 number for selection, which is even a existing Bank of India credit officer cannot pass, because the general awareness topic is very out of syllabus, even not related to banking. This is related.
Yes. Someone has also told, Amit Mala is saying, in scale to GB also irrelevant questions were asked, but they decide on a basis of cutoff. There is no minimum qualifying mark, and the minimum qualifying mark, as you said rightly, it was set in the interviews. Point number one. Why there was no minimum qualifying mark criteria in previous examinations? Okay, Bank of Maharashtra follow it. They don't. Bank of India don't follow it. Yes.
Sir, so there are many PSU, and everyone cannot have their separate criteria. There should be at least the same criteria for all the PSUs, because they are hiring a credit analyst, whether they work in BOI, whether they work in BOI, PNB, any bank. They cannot, for arguing the point, we can have the point that they cannot have in one bank they will be have minimum criteria, at the one bank they have fixed 40% criteria. That's the valid points we can put in front.
Yes. See, whatever argument they have given, I have made all of them. We proved it rubbish. Yes, someone else is saying something. Yes.
Sir, my voice is audible, sir.
Yeah, Sekhar, you are audible. Harita P
Yeah.
next. After Sekhar, it will be next. Yeah.
Sir, actually in the notification there is not mentioned the selection criteria like 40% cutoff, 40% of marks or 35% of marks for a reservation category. Actually, cutoff is based on the number of candidates applied examination or written examination and the toughest of examination. Based on question paper, the IBPS will be given the cutoff.
No, no,
But
yes, no. If IBPS has given the cutoff, everything is done by them in a very genuine manner, then why the clarification follows? Point number one. Why the clarification follows? If they have all the rights to set the cutoff at their own will, then why the clarification follows? Point number one. If they are not done anything wrong, why to clarify? Point number one.
And
If
point number two is the exam is conducted by IBPS through BOI. Is there any matlab from IBPS?
No. You cannot sue IBPS. IBPS has done what it is said to do. IBPS has not done anything wrong. Maybe it was the clear information from BOI that the question should be more on credit management level. Okay. Because they have a discussion what kind of questions should we ask. So they have made it, this decision is okay. They have not got enough students. Also last time they have not got enough students. They have lowered the cutoff every time. But this time, as they have to stop this recruitment for fresh recruitments, they have done it. And next, why they are saying that they are going to recruit in future? Only because they have to show it to the government.
Yeah, in the past 2020, I returned the BOI examination, but compared to 2020 examination, 2022 is very toughest level. Actually, I am your student. Do you know? My name is Shekhar from Andhra Pradesh. Do you know very well?
Yes. Yes,
I am also your knowledge student. I take course from yours. Actually,
Yes.
everything is will right, but level of examination is not a fresher level. Not at all fresher
No,
level.
I'm saying na, the question I said for scale 3 people, it is that type of question were asked. Okay. And even I was okay with the level of question because we know cutoff will go lower. If they would have mentioned that there will be a sectional cutoff like Bank of Maharashtra, then we would have made our students prepare at the highest level.
And one more issue, we are conducting the Twitter campaign at the same time different social media platform, but no one is authorities is not responded. Even I mean PMO office and NS Sitaraman, our finance minister or something, no one is responding because we are the little number of students fighting, nearly 100 to 200
there are 1-2,000 people, but very less number of people are uniting. So that's why I made this public video so that everybody get together, everybody join the hands. Okay.
Actually, we are the experience nearly the age relaxation also. That was the main criteria. If again, I mean again, the revised list is any chance from BOI?
Yeah, I believe there is a chance because I got calls today. I got good calls today. I've been requested to stop. I have been clarified what is the real situation, but I am not happy with the resolution provided. I have given my suggestions, but let's see what they are doing. But definitely, if there will be a fresh recruitment of BOI, I will not allow, or my team will not allow the entire people who are joining this campaign will not allow them to go away without giving further age relaxation. So that is a grave injustice done to students attaining the age limit.
Actually, whatever the BOI process and the examination process is totally unfair, sir. Actually, I have experience in banking examination nearly 4 years.
Nowadays, why it is required to fight? Because if such things happen, what will happen to the people who are appearing in upcoming exams? Every time there will be 500 vacancy, only 30 people will be recruited.
Do you know, remember or not, after 21st August examination, I will call the evening. Sir, examination was very tough. The level of examination is not equal to the credit officer junior level, but very toughest level. The cutoff will be low. We are discussing in previous videos and previous classes or previous calls also. But finally, very disappointed from aspirants, very and age relaxation at the same time, unemployment. Very disappointed from the reputed organization. If they follow, if they follow all the public sector banks, what the future of aspirants? That was the main problem.
Sir, also the trust will be lost, no?
Yeah, trust will be lost. Trust will be lost.
Trust is already lost. Trust is already lost.
We are the postgraduates. The main problem is we are the not graduates, postgraduates. Specialist officers, marketing officers, specialist officer, credit officers. We are the postgraduates. Compared to graduate, we are something level best. I am not degrading anyone, but we are the postgraduates. We are the officers, upcoming officers. But if the not fair from my aspirant side, sir.
If the government said they have to recruit the new vacancies, that doesn't mean they have to reduce this vacancy and they will add it to the another vacancy. It will be a truly injustice to the unemployment. Unemployed people.
That is what we said. But many students, what they are doing by tweeting, I am not in favor of that. Many you people are quoting many irrelevant people, many political rival of the current government. You are putting them. I'm not naming anything, but what happens when they see if someone we see their tweet numbers are very less till now, but still someone noticed, only BOI so far noticed. But if still people in power notice that their rivals are in the trend, you are also asking the help of their rivals, what will happen? They will not care because they know that you are politicizing the things. We have to frame these things in the right direction, and when we are appealing to the highest authority, we should have at least faith on them. So please don't tag the irrelevant people or political people, more additional political people. It will only make these things a mess. These political leaders will not come and rescue you because it's a very less number. When there is no vote bank, nobody cares. Okay?
And we need special guidance from me, sir. Actually, in weekdays we have IBPS BOI examination also.
Yeah.
At the same time, in upcoming IBPS specialist officer also come. How can I handle this pressure and this toxic situation, sir?
No, you make it's a part. This fight should go on, but you please don't be that much disappointed because currently it is clear that BOI is in back foot. BOI is in complete back foot. Not my students. You have greater chance than a scale 1 job in BOI or a scale 4 in BOI. There are so many good banks coming with good vacancy without cheating people. Okay.
We are worrying about only follow only BOI or entire banking system.
Yeah. So we'll wait for 2 to 3 days, please. We'll wait for two.
Actually, past 2 days, no one supported from any, sir. Only you are supporting from the result onwards, sir. That was the very appreciate thing, sir.
Yeah, that is thank you. That is why I stopped launching a course on our selected students. I told them it will run. We'll run it free. We'll run it free. Because the thing is that when it is a grave injustice, see, if there would have been 400 people recruited, what should be the share of Knowledgist? At least
200 plus.
Yeah, it would have been there.
Half of our students are there. I know very well, sir.
And rest half would definitely be in my YouTube subscribers.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, this was a very public video. Everyone watches.
And everyone eagerly wait for our success video. Everybody wait.
Actually, we are celebrating this Tasra with credit officer already. We are some private video. I have also some private videos from our website.
Yes.
But unfortunately, everyone dropped the hopes, sir.
Yeah, that is that. And yes, who will get more if my students will broke, like someone said, if my students will broke, they will be disheartened. They will not prepare anymore. Then in upcoming exams, my share will get reduced.
Sir, actually, I missed the three examinations for IBPS, IBPS, RRB PO, RRB clerk, and one thing is my post graduation after double PG exam. Actually, I missed the three examinations only for credit officer.
Right.
Yeah.
Sir, because such examination never happen in, I mean, in such course of time. It's such huge.
Very valid point. Very valid point, my dear brother. Actually, the examination was late. The selection criteria fully different. The examination was very late, and they not mention even weekdays. If they mention weekdays before 50 questions into 2 marks. That was a very ridiculous from.
Yeah. Many people are saying that, sir, you are a great personality.
Actually,
You are appreciated.
I read the 2020 examination. Some what is there, but 2022 examination, no what is there. Only unfair. This is totally unfair, sir.
Yeah, I understand. Now many people are appreciating me in the YouTube, but the thing is that this video is not about me. Why I want this to be a public video? Because the pressure will keep mounting on them. Because after the clarification, there is no one to reward them. Some people
finally,
finally
I conclude my one valid point from my side. I will conclude because many of aspirants also there. We need some suggestions, some moral support from you, sir. And
definitely, I am there. We will arrange a similar session on Saturday afternoon.
What was the future points we will unity and take? Actually, in Telegram channels and Twitter campaign, we are very much unity, sir. So what will the in legal way, not in legal way, what was the valid point to achieve my our result?
That is what I want to communicate. And I am the person who don't want any illegal means or any illegal or illegitimate pressure. If my students are not good enough, please disqualify them. Let them read more. I always say those who have not qualified in exams, they should learn more. I will definitely say this, but when it is a grave injustice, we will fight. So please arrange a similar session on Saturday. I will address. Maybe we will keep it internal, and if required, because we will discuss the strategy going ahead. Give them 1 or 2 days time, and this session was dedicated for the clarifications. They initially the clarifications they given on phone. Later, by the course of our interview, our discussion, the notification is released. So we got a point by point rebuttal to them, point by point answer to them. Every single point raised by them is unfair. That is what I wanted to tell. Why these people watch my video? If you see my first video, you see and their explanation. Whatever I raised, they have answered in similar way. As per Banking Regulation Act, they cannot earn money from students' fee, so they have released the notification. Sectional cutoff, they have mentioned it. I said that this is being changed just for window washing for the new recruitments, and it is clearly evident.
Sir, now what to do, sir? What is the future what is the future action we have to do? Like you have given us the opportunity to stand together.
2 points.
Yeah.
How much time? Sir, how much time taken from BOI?
You have given us a platform to stand together. That is I am appreciating you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for supporting us. But how we came together, and how the near future cases we have to handle it, because as a student there are so many candidates are just waiting for that. They don't have any opportunity to do. And sir, what are the upcoming steps we have to do?
Upcoming first step is immediate pressure on Bank of India, which I am doing through union or through my contacts, just to re-release the results, reconsider the Twitter handle, like revise the BOI result. So this is the immediate thing. Keep mounting the pressures. If nothing happens in a week, stay prepared for a legal battle. If people can win the case in IBPS, so you can also win. It's a similar situation. And third thing is that if nothing happens by this weekend, no movement, one movement is clearly evident, as they have released an explanation. It is a fast victory, small victory, but we should treat it as a victory. Okay, mighty organization like Bank of India has to clarify on students' pressure. So this is point one. So now you should get the confidence that if you fight together, even before legal battle, many things will be resolved peacefully, amicably. As students come from varied background and they know that these students don't have unity and students have to immediately prepare for the next exam, these banks nowadays are taking law into hand. So this is not to be allowed. And I am also discussing today with 4 and 5 of our ex-students that these type of cases are becoming higher and higher in number in IBPS, RRB exams, and in other individual exams. This kind of injustice are taking place. So we'll have a unity for every time. Whenever there is a injustice to anyone in our circle in these banks, we will fight it together without fight from a mass. At least a mass can stand together to retweet things so that at highest level it will be heard. So we will discuss our next strategy looking into the pressure on next Saturday.
Sir, is there any chance within month revise list?
There is no chance unless you raise your voice loudly.
Yeah.
There was no chance of releasing the explanation without people tweeting again and again. So if you sit silent, everybody will relax. Even I will relax.
Sir, I want to know why they are not following the reservation rules. Like if we take the reference of UPSC exam, in that reservation rules are followed at all the stages of recruitment. Like into the pre, they release the cutoff for general, EWS, SE, a different cutoff they release. But they are keeping a general and EWS cutoff same, 40%. So why they are not following this? We can take on the basis of this argument as well.
What they are doing, they are releasing a minimum qualifying mark. They are releasing the minimum qualifying mark. And they are hiding behind the minimum qualifying mark. See, they are hiding behind the minimum qualifying mark. We will, those who are having fair points, please combine together. Someone take the lead. I run out of time. I have so many busy schedules, as you all know. So I will be addressing the next session on Saturday. By the time, someone please make together all points, consolidated points, and plan of action. The people, those who are agreed to fight this battle legally, if it is not resolved, so those who are agreed, please make a list of these people. Okay, and we will discuss on it on Saturday. And strategies will not be discussed on an open session, on an open forum. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it is to highlight people that we are doing this and we are going to do this or that. Yes, any other questions? Any other questions? अभय सिंह, अरे तुम प्रिपेयर करो एग्जाम के लिए. जो सिलेक्टेड हुए हमारे स्टूडेंट्स, हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट सिलेक्ट हुए हैं. अभी तक मेरे पास जो गूगल फॉर्म है सिलेक्टेड स्टूडेंट्स का आ चुका है 26. तो आप प्रिपेयर करो.
सर नमस्ते.
नमस्ते नमस्ते अभय.
सर ऐसे ही देख रहा था वीडियो आपका.
नहीं ठीक है, अच्छी बात
क्या
है.
चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा है.
नहीं स्टूडेंट्स सब तो आप ही लोगों के भाई हैं. ठीक है, अगर देखो तुम टॉप 71 में हो, अगर 450 का लिस्ट रिलीज होता है
सर,
तो
तुम्हारा बाकी सर जितना सर इट वाज नॉट पॉसिबल. इट वाज
या वे
इफ यू हैड नॉट बीन देयर, अगर हमने कोर्स नहीं लिया रहता तो सर ये संभव नहीं था सर.
नहीं अब यू आर अ वेरी
और मैंने कोशिश किया कि सर निकालने. लिस्ट में तो आ गया हूँ, लेकिन अभी एक पार्ट खत्म हुआ है, इंटरव्यू भी है सर.
ठीक है. प्लीज गो अहेड एंड प्रिपेयर. ऑल माय बेस्ट विशेस विथ यू. ओके
सर, मतलब कि स्टूडेंट्स को लेंगे सर वो लोग 24 और
दे आर गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट 30 to 35
लिटिल बिट चैलेंजिंग सर ना.
या 30 to 35
सर इस बार थोड़ा रेगरस इंटरव्यू लीजिएगा हम लोग का सर.
हाँ वो
प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट है सर.
बिल्कुल रहेगा, वो तो है. ठीक है,
बिकॉज़
या डेफिनेटली. अच्छा, बहुत सारे यूट्यूब में कमेंट है, मैं उसको देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ. Yes. Anyone else from BOI, from our Zoom call want to share any feedback?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if we proceed with the court case, will it hamper the selected candidates also? Will they put a stay on the
No, no,
recruitment
no,
entire
no, no,
process?
no. They should not put stay. You, because you will not ask for stay, na? Why you will hamper the other students' prospect? Why should you? Because this is unfair. I will not be supporting it. Why should you stop the recruitment process? Let them recruit, and you will not seek injunction, na? Why should you seek injunction? Why should you seek to stop this recruitment? Okay.
Okay.
What it is not necessary, your necessity, na? If any day these people
No,
will
sir,
be there in the merit list at any cost, these people.
as per morning call, the HR told like that if we proceed with the court case, the entire recruitment will be halted and no
And
further
future
recruitment
recruitments will be halted.
Okay, okay.
He said, na, what he said, this entire process will be in halt, and all the future recruitments is going to be in halt, right?
So entire process, the present candidates will also be not able to attend the interview. Or
No. What he has done? He has played with words. He has no right to stop the recruitment. He has no right to stop the recruitment, but this court has. And what has happened when the court stops the recruitment? When some unfair people got selected. See, these people are rightly selected. They are not. These people were above in the merit list, so that's why these people were selected. So at any point, at any condition, these people will remain in top of the merit list. So you have no objection of the first 71 people. You are only trying to add additional 1200 people or 1300 people to the merit list or to be called for the interview. Clear?
Just a point. Sir, if they wanted to hire experienced people, then why didn't they mention experience? And they said that freshers are also welcome in this. So because sir, as a fresher myself, the paper was not up to like my level. I literally struggled when answering the questions.
Yeah, it was above scale
40% marks, sir.
Yeah,
so the 40% cutoff, I don't know how
being a fresher, it's
they
a
reached
tough.
to this figure.
No, the paper was also tough for scale 3 aspirants of mine. Few scale 2, scale 3 people have also appeared from my batch. So it was also tough for them. Not only for you, it was tough for them.
Sir, after exam, I was quite confident that in 484, if such tough paper comes, my name would have been appeared. I was quite happy. Everyone at my home was happy. But now all of a sudden, disaster.
Yes. That is the injustice they have done.
I do believe, sir, my name should be also there because in last year, out of 60 vacancy I was in, why I could not get in 400 plus vacancy.
Yes.
That's
yes, right. Yes, right. So they are saying they are not compromising with meritocracy. So how come earlier you are having the meritocracy and why your meritocracy got down with the flow of the economy? इकोनॉमी डूब रहा है तो मेरिटोक्रेसी भी डूब जाएगा क्या? लास्ट टाइम आप टॉप 60 में थे तो इस बार क्यों नहीं आए? क्यों सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए? इकोनॉमी डाउन चल रहा है, रिसेशन आने वाला है तो मेरिटोक्रेसी भी रिसेशन में चला गया क्या? So it is not justifiable. I know many people are selected in other exams, and this set of people will also get selected in upcoming exams.
Sir, because such patterns appears now, then trust will be lost in government jobs.
Yeah.
Because next time they will issue 1200 plus vacancies and they'll have 24 like today.
Yeah, and these banks are suffering suffering with highest manpower crisis, in the history. There is a huge manpower crisis in these banks. Huge. You ask the union, you ask the BOI people.
Sir, I have a doubt. So currently they have shortlisted 72 students. And in this, they will recruit either say they will recruit 2:1 means 36 students. But if they are recruiting 484 students, this 72 students has a higher probability of getting selected.
Yes,
because
definitely.
they scored in top 12 positions, right?
Yeah.
So if we get stay for the entire process, only this 72 candidates will get benefited, right?
They will definitely get benefited and they have the fair chance. But you should not seek for injunction. It is not your business to seek injunction, because you need a revised result.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let them do whatever they want to do. If they select some people out of it and the rest people not selected, and the renewed revised list students should be interviewed for the rest of the positions.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we demand for revised results rather than cancelling the whole process.
No, you should keep on demanding, because this explanation is just to IWAS. This explanation was to answer my queries raised on the result day night, because there were people, there is immediate holiday, and today morning onwards I got repeated calls and I have been told not to ignite people. This is the specific word. So I told it is because we feel it is unfair.
No, sir, we are not here to demean any organization, but this unprofessional behavior is not acceptable at all.
Yes, and I know the inside story. This has happened to recruit again, just for another notification, where government of India will say, bah, so many recruitments you have done being a small organization. They are told to have a monthly recruitment plan. Every month they have to recruit people. All public sector banks are told by Madam Sitaraman ji, with due respect, and DFS people to recruit. In the August or September 1st, there was a meeting. It was in newspapers. See the newspaper. It was for the 2024 general election. They have been told. Okay, so that is the case. Thank you, Deepak Tiwari, saying always inspiration and every time you stand with candidates, sir. Thanks for your efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving such a platform to giving power to our voices.
No, it is required. It is required, because if same thing will continue, there is someone has to be Arjuna, na? Because if everybody say that karma will complete its cycle, karma will punish people, but at least if you see the Mahabharata, there is someone who has to come up with the arrow and fight against the Kauravas. And my students are doing it for me, and I have just to unite people, inspire them.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if we will take a legal action, will they revise result, or they re-recruit the examination again, or they will cancel the process?
No, they cannot cancel the process because someone has found a fault in their process. They cannot cancel on that ground. Okay. And even if the legal action is initiated, it will not hamper the recruitment process. This recruitment is for better good of society, because this bank is suffering from huge manpower crisis. That's why government has told you have to recruit more and more in next 1.5 years. Okay. So they cannot stop it. Why they stopped it? Just to recruit more in the time frame they are allotted. So it will not hamper.
So actually, most of the people are of like 30 age crossed, or like, so we were afraid that if they will recruit again, or will take
we should not allow. The pressure should be so high that even before the legal case, they amicably resolve, or they amicably resolve the issue and release a revised result with a lower cutoff. The demand is to lower the cutoff and allow 1,300-1,400 people to appear the interview. Okay, so if this doesn't work, these people, the students, those who are having good chance of getting selected, should fight the case. And those who believe it is an unfair practice and same thing can be repeated in coming future, these people also come together and unite. This is none of my business to come up and support you, but I am still doing. So I believe that upcoming people will definitely do it. And I don't want to put the future of the 71 or the 30 people, those who are going to be selected, in jeopardy. Because in 71, 72, I think I have the major followers, major students are there. So these are very good students of mine. I want their selection, but I similarly at the same time I also want these 400 people should get justice, not 400, 1500 people should get justice. And I am in discussion with the unions, everyone, because union also should raise the voice. It is these 400 people, 500 people were going to help the existing staffs. So why should we allow this kind of thing to happen in first place? The revising the result will be a 2-hour, 3-hour task. In Excel sheet, they just have to put the cutoff in a lower bracket and the list will pop up in few minutes. This is what they need to do. Why to ignite students? Why to make them feel bad about a bank called Bank of India?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, anything, Silpa, anyone, Saswat, Abhishek, or it's a 1 hour show. I think this voice is enough to give an answer to the people, the respected people in the management. Okay, I want things to be resolved amicably. I have enough faith in the organization, the organizational process. So it will be resolved, I believe. It is not that we want, or I don't want my students to always fight or always to threaten Bank of India. If by giving respect, if things are resolved, we are here to give respect to a better organization. And if they revise, they will regain the trust of the people. And these are the people who are going to serve either in your bank or in any other bank. So it is up to you whether you allow this kind of good students, aggressive bankers in your organization or not. If you don't select, if you don't value this kind of talents, they will be serving somewhere else. They will be showing their aggressive behavior, aggressive approach, aggressive tactics in any other bank. Okay, so I just in folded hands, I will request, because this is not about me. I have enough coverage. I know you people are listening to me. You people are answering to my comments. I am very thankful that the points that I raised, you have answered it. I know that I said, how will you show the profit that you made from the vacancy in your books of account? And you have clearly shown that you have made a profit, made a loss by this recruitment. Thank you. No one was having that idea. I have raised that question. Bank of India has answered me at the highest level. That's a great for me as an individual to get such a response. It's huge, but still, it is about the future of some innocent students. You are going to recruit credit officers in coming days for sure. So why don't we select some more number of students from this existing lot? Because the meritocracy in India is not going to change overnight. Thank you everyone. Knowledgist is our voice, etc. This is there, and I will also urge, see, if you want to the ministry, Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am, to listen to you, please tag madam only. If you have faith on the organization, or you are asking someone to respond you, why you are tagging their opponents in that same tag, in the same tweet? It is not acceptable for me. In this way, neither these opposition party leaders, the journalists who are opposing madam or opposing the serving government will help you, nor this serving government will help you. Either you, I am not telling you to take support of only the governing party or the party members. You can take support from opposition, but select one thing. When there is a crisis, if you just a small example I will give you. As long as Draupadi was asking the help of Kauravas or the Bhishma or the peoples present in the Kaurav Sabha, Krishna was not coming for her help. And once he stopped begging for help from every courtesans there and surrendered herself completely to Lord Krishna, Krishna came and helped her. So if you want to fight and if you want to seek somebody's help, take repeatedly tag them, request them, mail them, and you will definitely get the help. Okay. And opposition parties are busy for counting there. You know what is the power of opposition. Either you are, if you are convinced that opposition can help you, please tag all the opposition leader and tell them the injustice. Even in the serving party, there are some good MPs, young MPs, those who could raise your voice. Okay. Thank you. Thank you again. What he is saying, sir, I'm really emotionally attached. I just want to be with you in the interview preparation, but my dream is over. Saurabh, you will crack so many other exams. Your dream is not over. Nothing is over. Even if BOI doesn't recruit you, your life is not going to end. You don't know what is going to happen with you. Okay, you all people will get selected. Thank you everyone for your voice, for coming together. Let's fight together. Okay, thank you for your time, love, and support. I am there. I will be with you. Next discussion on Saturday. I don't have time. Please consolidate everything. Someone represent the entire team and discuss with me on Saturday.